Hello, welcome back to the True Crime Comedy Podcast, Murderess Podcast. I am your host, Sidney Smith, with my co-host,
Jamie Kamayer.
What up, Jay?
How are you?
How are you, buddy?
I'm aight.
You're always behind the times. I'm aight.
Is that not what the kids are saying?
No, they are not. They are not saying that at all. Hey, I want to thank you all out there who are listening to us right now for checking out the podcast one more time. Yo, in this podcast, we talk about real life murders committed by women. And so we thank you guys for joining us each and every single week. You guys have been amazing. And we're going to get into some stuff real quick here. So a little bit of banter. But before we do, I want to remind you guys, if you're listening to us on Apple Podcasts, go ahead and give us that 5-star rating and a nice review. That will be most acceptable.
5 stars.
5 stars.
Only.
5 stars only. That's it.
Have we got anything less than 5 stars?
As of right now, we have not, but I don't want to tempt fate.
Good. Someone throw a 4-star in there. Let's see what kind of...
No, do not throw a 4-star in there. So just do some shit. So thank you guys for supporting the podcast the way that you have. Jay, it's been like 2 weeks, man, since we've been together.
Yeah, we've done a few things in that time. Went to Vegas.
Yeah.
Went for my girlfriend's birthday, and she was... I'll give her credit. You know, she was... playing, I was giving her 20. She put it in the machine, and if she got the money, and if she won, she had more than $20. She would cash the ticket out, give me the ticket. I'd give her another 20, which is actually a pretty good system. And
yeah,
she's telling me to keep it. You know, that was I took her, so I paid for everything, which as she does when it's my birthday,
right?
And she was winning here and there, and then she won like $350 on one spin, and she cashed it out and gave it to me. And she was a little, she was having a good time. We'll just say that it was her birthday, as she should. And she has not brought it up again. I cashed that ticket, and we're still waiting for it to come up again.
You are aware she listens to this podcast.
We're going to edit that part out.
Because I don't think we do the editing. So
I keep asking, you won't show me.
I think it's very interesting that she gave you the money, because you don't see that too often.
No, she kept saying, well, it's your money, you paid for it. I'm like, no, that's not the point, but okay.
I mean, I'm not saying specifically we don't see it from her. I'm just saying in general, most of the time, birthday folks don't give their winnings away.
Yeah, I wasn't asking for it. That
right.
was just her way. She was appreciative of the whole weekend, and I guess that was just her way. She has fun playing, unless you win thousands of dollars, and it's whatever.
And then you get no cut. Then you're out.
Oh, then I'm sure she would have remembered.
What else happened in Vegas, man? Did you do anything cool? Do anything, any good eating or?
Yeah, we went to this. So it's this Mexican restaurant we went to last year on her birthday. I couldn't tell you what the name of it is. I know whatever the Spanish name for island. I know that's in the name. That's how, because she remembered it. I had no idea how she remembered it, but we found it, and it was great. Like this hole in the wall place that we just happened to find. It was awesome food. I wish I could remember. It's well off the strip. It's good 4 or 5 miles off the strip. But
wait a minute. Wait. Did you guys stay on the strip?
Yeah. We stayed in New York.
And you jumped in a car and left the strip to go eat?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it was. It was a lot cheaper. No, that's not why we went. We went because she loved that food last time we went. But gotcha. Yeah, it's good. I mean, I'll never go back to New York again. If you've ever been there, the whole casino, it's a big circle.
Yep.
It's so easy to lose your bearings, especially after you've had a few. And just every time I was in the casino and I want to go back to my room, I had to ask somebody, point me in the direction of this tower.
New York is not my favorite place. I've never stayed there, but it's not even my favorite place to even go walk around in.
No, I don't like it at all.
I'm almost kind of like, okay, all right, I've seen it. Let's go somewhere else.
It's in a good location, but that's about it.
What, do you think do you like that location?
Yeah, it's good. That's the MGM, the Tropicana, and what's the tower that looks like a kid's casino?
Oh, Circus?
No,
not Circus. Not Circus. What am I thinking
Excalibur.
About? Oh, Excalibur.
Yeah, and then you start walking, and everything's right there. If you wanted to start walking up the strip, everything's right there.
It's like a kid's casino.
And it looks like something they like to cater. Bring your kids here.
But you said you guys do walk the casino or the strip.
Yeah, she loves it. I don't know why. I have to wear a sombrero because I'm a ginger out there and it's like, hey, let's do this at noon. But it's her birthday, so that's what we do.
Walk the strip. Where does she want to go? That she?
I don't know. You get a drink. I mean, it's not a terrible time. It's just that it's at that time of year, it's humid.
Yeah.
When you walk, and you can walk up the strip with a drink, and it's kind of cool. It's people watching, which is always fun. But
yeah, I want nothing of that. Before you escaped to Vegas, we had a very cool something. We did our live show.
Oh, yeah, we did. I forgot about that.
You did. Of course you did. We did our first live show, and that's why we haven't been together in a couple of weeks, because normally we're together at least once a week, folks, obviously, because we have to record this thing, but we haven't, because we put the live show up last week.
I know. I haven't seen you for a little bit now.
Yeah, it's been a while, so we should have some shit to talk about.
Have you put on weight?
No. Have you?
Possibly.
Okay. So the live show was amazing.
Not being rude about it.
Before we jump into it, I do want to give some shout outs real quick. First, I want to give a shout out to one of our loyal listeners over in Australia, Casey. She's also one of our Patreon members. Shout out to all of our Patreon members, but just a quick shout out to Casey because she's one of our newest ones.
Oh.
So thank you, Casey, and thank all of our other Patreon members who support the show and keep this thing going, because, you know, this shit ain't free, y'all. So thank you, Casey. And then we'll shout out to some of our live show attendees. My wife, Tamara, who was there to support. Your lady, Avelia, who was there to support as well. And then some good friends like Taryn and Silky and Petra and Ryan and Sean and Joe. Casey Bruno, who's a new friend and new listener, hopefully, of the podcast as well. Shout out to you. Thank you for coming out. She had a Murderino t-shirt on.
Oh, that group there.
Yeah, which is I loved it, because that Murderino group is strong. You know, for that, you know, for people out there who are not aware of it. I mean, I don't know how you could not be. If you're a true crime podcast listener, you are aware. But My Favorite Murder, I believe, is probably the #1 true crime podcast out there, and their fans are loyal.
Yeah, and there's a lot of them.
Tons of them. So, Casey, I appreciate you coming out and sharing some of your love of true crime with us in our podcast. And hopefully you're listening right now, and hopefully you dig it. So thank you very much. And then, of course, got a shout out to the CB Live staff, who did an amazing job all the way leading up to this by putting together specialty drinks for us, Pop-Tart drinks for us.
It was a little sweet, not going to lie.
They were Pop-Tart drinks.
There's literally a Pop-Tart in it.
It was. They did an amazing job with that. I want to say that's Rachel actually came up with that. So shout out to Rachel, who's one of the managers over there. Shout out to Courtney and Cassie, and shout out to our homie Noemi for coming out and supporting. But she brought us some delicious cookies too.
Cookies, and who brought all the Pop-Tarts?
Taryn brought all.
Taryn, thank you.
Yes,
I just put down a couple.
He got to my house and where's the Pop-Tarts? I said, there are none. You're lying.
I saw them.
So
There's no way you went through those.
Yeah, I'd never seen a man cry over Pop-Tarts until
there was no tears.
Yeah, until he opened up the cabinet in my kitchen. So shout out to them. And then there were more people that were there as well. I apologize if I didn't mention your name, you're listening right now. I do apologize. You can take me to task by following us on IG at Murderous Podcast, or going to our website, murderouspodcast.com.
Let us have it.
And shoot me a message. Let me know, you son of a bitch, you didn't mention my name. But we tried to mention everybody that we could. And thank you guys again for supporting the way you did. It was amazing. So thank you.
Yeah, there was the guy with the patch. Thank you, guy with the patch.
Is that what we're doing? The guy with
the guy with the eye patch. We appreciate you.
You're such a dick.
I don't know his name, but I'm glad he came and hung out with us.
Oh, you know what? And shout out to the comedians too, man. You guys did awesome.
Ladies.
Setting it up for us. Amanda and Jackie. Jackie set the table for us. And to shout out to my man on 98.3 FM, Anthony A, for emceeing that thing and keeping the ball rolling for us.
I got his phone number that night. I don't want to brag.
That didn't sound good.
Huh. Well, are you jealous?
I'm not jealous. I got some new golf clubs, man.
Oh.
Get some pings.
Pings, huh?
I'm very happy about this. I'm just getting back into golfing. I've stayed away from it for a lot of years because I'm a little obsessive compulsive.
Well, consider if you could jump the back fence of your yard, you'd be on a golf course. It's probably a good idea.
Yeah, but this is a private country club golf course. So I had to become a member to golf that course.
Who would know? But you just show up in the middle of hole 8. I'm 2 under, buddy. Don't talk to me.
You know, you guys left me back there. Just walking up on people. I took the day off of work for this. But I have enough neighbors who are members, so I will jump out there with them. But I went golfing with a friend of mine out at, for people, this means nothing to people unless you live here in the Valley, but out at the JW Marriott Resort at Desert Ridge area.
Oh, look at you name dropping.
I'm not name dropping. I'm telling you where I was at.
Fancy pants.
This is name dropping. It was the Nick Faldo course.
Oh.
That's where the Nick dropped. Oh. And I was so drunk. It was horrible. I've never been that drunk on a golf course ever.
Oh, that's the only way to be on a golf course.
Normally, because I'm so hyper competitive, I don't drink that way. But I was out there with some friends, and we were celebrating a friend's birthday, and another friend just kept buying shit, and I was drinking double vodka and cranberries out there.
Oh, my favorite non-beer drink.
And tea time was at 12:30, and it was like 100 degrees outside. By the time we got to the 16th hole, bro.
Drunk and dehydrated.
Man, let me tell you something. I was in the sand trap, and I just didn't even want to walk out the trap. I was just, my legs were so heavy.
This beach looks good.
We finally finished it. We pulled around to drop the carts off, and we're sitting there talking, and I'm just sitting there like, oh my God, I'm just thinking this isn't good. And I just got off the cart quietly by myself and went around and stepped a few feet away behind this short brick wall and just started puking.
Oh, I thought you were going to say you shit yourself.
No. Why would that be the first thing?
I don't know. It's where I thought this was going.
No.
The listeners can't see it, but you put your hand on your stomach. I'm like, oh, I know that.
I would not. I tell you what, if I shit myself, I wouldn't be telling this story.
Why? Why, we're human, Sidney.
Oh, my God. It was the worst. And one of my buddies came over. They're laughing at me. And one buddy comes over, kind of hugs me. He says, why are you so wet? Because I'm sweating my ass off.
Shit yourself.
No, I'm like, why are you not wet? These guys all look like they
hugs you and go.
I was sweating my ass off. They all looked like they had been sitting in air conditioning for the last 3 hours. What the fuck is going on around here? But I went out and bought a set of clubs a couple of days later.
You don't want to show up with some decent name clubs now. You don't want to be that guy, right?
No, I golfed with pings before, but I borrowed them from a friend.
Because you got your own.
Then I went out and got some pings because I got rid of my golf clubs. You know what's weird? I just got rid of my clubs like a year ago, and then like out of nowhere, people just started, you want to golf? Want to golf? Want to golf? So I just, let me get some golf clubs, man.
So if you become a member, can you take non-members onto that course with you?
Yeah.
Oh. Mm-hmm. I got a pair. I'll have to have my mom ship them out from Boston.
What?
But they're classics. And when I say classic, I mean the woods are made of wood. They're old.
You're gonna golf with those?
Why not?
Where are you gonna hit that? Where are you gonna hit that ball to?
I don't know. I don't hit the ball fine to begin with.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. Well, if you're gonna, so I guess you're trying to say you want to come out and golf with me. Is that what you're saying? Is that where we're going?
As soon as I have a respectable pair of clubs.
I got a buddy of mine who wants to go golfing, and he says, "Yeah, let's go." I'm like, "Have you golfed before?" Like, no, but I just go over to the range and start hitting some balls. I said, "I'm gonna need you to kind of get your game together first before we go out."
Yeah, you hammer one and it slices, you're gonna hear a window break.
That's it. Yeah. Like that Nick Faldo course. Yes, Nick Faldo.
Oh, Nick.
There's a couple of holes that are 500 plus yards.
That's a hell of a drive.
So you just can't be out. For someone who's just never golfed before, you will be on that particular hole forever.
Just what do you call it at? 9 strokes, 12 strokes? What do you call it at when you haven't got it in yet? You just stop swinging. You just put a number down.
Oh, most people do. I think right around 8.
8.
Yes.
Oh, a triple bogey on that 500 yarder, huh?
That's right.
I'm just gonna put an 8 down. I'm just sitting in this car drinking this double vodka and cranberry.
But you know what? I was so drunk that I was hitting the ball all over the place. My buddies were like, you just come over and drop where I'm at.
So we're not keeping a tight score here.
There was at one point, one of the guys asked me, he said, you want to go over there and look for your ball? No. I said, did you see the sign over there that says we have snakes here? So no.
Tell you what, you can go look for my ball. It's all yours.
This is not the place that you want to go do that at. But yeah, it was a good time, man. I got tanked. I've never been that tanked before. The wife had to come get me. And she was laughing at me on the way home. She's at a red light. She looks at me because I'm all dehydrated. There's salt on my face from the sweat. And she says, oh my God.
That's disgusting.
She's like, she says, oh my God, you're glittering like a vampire from Twilight. So yeah, she had a good time.
Do they have black vampires?
In Brooklyn.
Oh, yeah, well, there's that. I'm just saying, you have more melatonin than the average vampire.
Oh, wow. Melatonin. You've been waiting for a reason.
Melatonin's a supplement for the...
It is.
The melanin. Well, you got more than I do.
That's obvious. Yeah, you sound like a man who didn't know anything about
the
melanin.
Paint on the side of your house has more than I do.
Black Lives Matter. This is supposed you got the Black Lives. It's really changed you. You never said melanin until
all melanin matters.
All right, take it easy. Take it easy. Take it easy. So glad to be back with you, though, there, brother. So thanks for making it back safe and sound from Vegas, so we can do this damn podcast. For people out there, Facebook page, Murderous Podcast Group. Come on out there, visit us there. Check us out. Be a friend. IG again, Murderous Podcast. And then go and hit up the website, man. Murderouspodcast.com. Get your gear. If you are a loyal listener, why not sport a shirt? Why not sport a How Are You shirt or a Murderous Podcast tee every once in a while? And if you do get one and you're sporting it, go ahead and take a picture and shoot that on over to us. Tag us on IG or shoot it over to us at murderouspodcast.com, and we can take that and put that up on our own.
Or just make up anything you want. We'll put it on a t-shirt for you.
Well, that's not going to happen. What is with you always?
I like to make offers.
You do.
I like to expand what we're doing
You
here.
do. Can we talk about some of the women you dated before you got with a alien?
Whoa, no, we cannot.
Because that would explain how you ended up there. We're just making offers.
Just throw it out there. Let's see what happens.
That's the most serious you've ever got. No.
Oh, you got my voice down pat.
You couldn't even put a sentence together. Whoa, no.
Yeah. I didn't know you were playing dirty today, Sidney.
I'm not playing dirty. I was just
one
saying.
melanin joking.
Yep. And don't do it again, bitch. All right. On this week's episode of Murderous Podcast, we look at a woman who ran the points, even though she looked like a power forward.
That's rude.
It's Kelly Cochran.
That is rude.
I didn't write that. Your squad wrote this. Are you kidding me? And the first thing you say is rude. No, let me try. Oh, stop laughing. Michigan's Upper Peninsula is known for its dense forests, scenic hiking trails, abundance of lakes, and cold winters. And a state with a deep industrial manufacturing history, its nature is unspoiled by the intrusions of man. You know what?
Can we get to it already?
Why are you kidding me? Michigan does. People do underestimate. Have you been to Michigan before?
The airport.
Okay.
Had a layover once.
There's obviously we have amazing beaches and lakes and so on. So we have 5 lakes. So obviously everyone knows that. But we have some great hiking. There's great golf courses. There's great places to go vacation. It is a beautiful state. And the Upper Peninsula.
Make a lot of cars.
Well, not as many as they used to.
No.
Not as many as they used to. But it is a beautiful state. It's God's country, as attorney Michael Shoke calls it. But Shoke's client, Kelly Cochran, spoke to a different reality. One of extramarital affairs, drug abuse, murder, and if she is to be believed, cannibalism and serial killers.
I like where this is going.
Oh, do you? You're into that, isn't it?
Oh, right.
Kelly Marie Cochran was born on June 5th, 1982, as an adult. She was a good size at 5'10", 165.
God, let it go, dude. This is a human being.
Her and her husband, Jason Cochran, were originally from Merrillville, Indiana, less than an hour's drive from Chicago.
I could picture her, though, with the elbows out, driving to the lane.
Look, man, 5'10", 165 pounds. I think that's not a power forward.
She got an inch on me.
Well, oh.
Maybe not in the U.S., but if she tried out for like the Slovakian national team,
Slovakian,
she'd be driving.
So they grew up next door to each other, and after high school, they got married and started their own business, servicing swimming pools. They were an odd couple, but they seemed to genuinely love each other. Friend Jennifer Ammerman told Oxygen TV that Kelly was the conversation person. He really didn't say much unless we got him talking about something. After 10 years of manual labor, Jason's back gave out.
Tested you. You failed.
Whatever. Jason's back gave out, and he was no longer able to perform his job. He was often in excruciating pain, and Kelly took over paying the bills and just about everything else.
Oh, way to go, Kelly.
Yeah, man, she kicked it in.
All right.
In 2013, they
Lots to
decided
put on those big shoulders. I feel like she had the back to pull this off.
I feel like I feel like you're taking shots at her because your shoulders aren't very large.
Well, she got an inch on me as it is, so I'm a little bitter.
Yeah, it sounds like a little butt hurt. In 2013, they decided they needed a change and moved to Iron River, Michigan, in part so Jason could get legal marijuana, which helped with his back pain. Did you see Chris Webber is starting up something in Michigan?
For marijuana?
Yeah, man.
No, I did not know.
$175 million investment.
Oh, wow. He had that laying around, huh?
Yeah. He wanted to get a medical marijuana card, and he did not do that upon moving to Michigan, friend Walter Ammerman III said. Now, situated in the Upper Peninsula, or the UP as the locals call it, and yes, we do. That's right.
The UP.
We call it the UP.
Someone referred to it as that to me recently, and that was blown away that I had no idea what he meant.
Well, I don't know why he would be blown away by it. Unless you're from Michigan, I don't think you would know that we refer to it as the UP.
The UP. Well, now I'll never make that mistake again.
I can't think of another state that has an Upper Peninsula. So why would anyone know? Why would anyone know about this?
Yeah, we don't have an Upper Peninsula in Massachusetts.
No one does. So now situated in the Upper Peninsula, or the UP as the locals call it, Kelly got a job at a factory that manufactured parts for naval ships. There she met 53-year-old Christopher Regan, an Air Force veteran who grew up in Detroit. After leaving the service, he settled in Traverse City, which is a beautiful city. But he settled in Traverse City, Michigan, where he began dating an Iron River school teacher named Terry O'Donnell, whom he had met when stationed at the K.I. Sawyer Air Force Base in nearby Marquette. Soon, he moved to Iron River to be near Terry and take advantage of his access to the great outdoors. Despite a 20-year age difference, Kelly and Chris had a lot in common. They were transplants to the area, and both were outgoing and sociable. They often took breaks together, and coworkers noticed their rapport and friendship at work and started to gossip.
Oh, you don't shit what you eat. That's what they say, right?
That's what they say, but you see a lot of people eating shit.
Sometimes you learn the hard way.
So that is what they say.
Something tells me there's a hard lesson coming here.
Yeah, but you know what? It's easy to date someone, especially if you spend a lot of time at work.
Yeah, like bartenders and staff like to date, don't they? Like waitresses and bartenders.
Yes, but I think people in general who work together tend to end up dating if you're working together a lot of hours.
Yeah, it happens.
I think bartenders and waitresses and that type of, I think they end up just sleeping together more often than just dating, I think.
Yeah, just hooking up.
Yeah.
Show me what you got.
The rumor was that Christopher was having an affair with Kelly, Terry O'Donnell told friends. Whether because of the alleged affair or other factors, O'Donnell and Reagan's relationship had started to cool off. But they remained friends and kept in touch. Reagan began planning to move to Asheville, North Carolina after accepting a job or offer there. On the morning of October 14th, 2014, Reagan texted O'Donnell. In an interview with Fox News, she says they were trying to patch things up and had made plans to spend Thanksgiving together.
Oh, that's nice.
It would be the last anyone would ever hear from him. After not hearing from Reagan in 10 days, O'Donnell reported him missing to the Iron River Police Department.
He was supposed to bring the cranberry sauce.
Look, man, if I'm gone for 2 days, 10 days?
10 days, that's it.
When police searched his home, it was in complete disarray, which O'Donnell says was uncharacteristic of him, and his phone was missing. Police later found his car outside of town. On it, there was a sticky note with directions to a home in Old Caspian, a former mining community that has seen better days. It was the home of Kelly and Jason Cochran.
Oops. Left a little little evidence behind there, did you?
Sticky notes. It'll get you every time.
Did you get the sticky note from the cop? Oh, damn it.
You know the crazy thing about that is someone had to think about it, but then you're too afraid to go back because what if someone sees you going back?
Yeah, no, you can't do that. Sticky note's gonna... You got to stop playing contingency.
You got to start crossing your fingers. Oh, they won't find it.
Hopefully they won't find the sticky note in the middle of the dashboard with an address on it.
Where'd you leave it? On his forehead.
For somebody that's missing.
Police drove out and talked to the Cochrans. Kelly says she had been in touch with Regan around the time he was last heard from, but not since then. Iron River Police Sergeant Cindy Barrett told reporters she found Kelly friendly, outgoing, not the least bit nervous, but that Jason was emotionless and stood off to the side.
He was thinking about that sticky.
Right, this bitch.
It's back in my mind.
I became suspicious, but I had nothing to base my suspicions on, Barrett said. Co-workers of Reagan and Cochran told police about their rumored romance.
Is it Barrett or Barrett?
I'm saying Barrett.
Well, that's something you put in your hair.
I don't think it's Barrett.
I think it's Barrett.
I don't think it's Barrett either.
Well, then we'll just make up a new name then.
No, it's not. It's Barrett.
Beret. Let's go with Beret.
No, we're gonna go with Barrett.
Barrett. Okay.
How do you spell Barrett?
I have no idea.
Yet you are over
Barrett. I would spell Barrett. and possibly 2 T's.
No, that's not. That's Barrett.
All right, if you guys want to send us an email, let us know.
You know what?
How you spell Barrett and Barrett.
Oh, fine. You know what? I've said Barrett for the first half. I will say Barrett for the second half.
All right, let's see it.
You can stop lactating, you big crybaby.
Mama.
Co-workers of Regan and Cochran told police about their rumored romance. So they brought Kelly and Jason in for a formal interview. Kelly admitted that she and Chris were having an affair, but that she and Jason were in an open marriage, and he was fine with it.
Oh, I bet that's a fib.
Their interview with Jason, however, seemed to contradict this. During the interviews, Jason Cochran did show how upset he was with Kelly and her extramarital affairs. Cindy Barrett told investigators.
It's, maybe I'm stereotyping here, but I feel like when you have an open relationship, it's typically easier for the woman because guys are dogs. And based on what you told me about this guy so far, I'm feeling like even at 5'10", 165, she had the advantage to dating more people than he did.
So you think in an open marriage that that advantage would slide more towards the female?
Well, yeah. Just based on how guys think and act.
Yeah.
I think it's easier for a woman to find dates than a man. Especially when she's outgoing and he's just a weirdo.
Yeah, aren't there rules to having an open marriage though? I've never been in an open marriage. Isn't there rules to it?
Well, not that I've ever been in one, but I'm sure there's our rules. I mean, what do Jada and Will do? Right? They just do whatever.
Yeah, Will's got a new book coming out. He just did an interview on where he talks about the openness.
Oh, does he name names?
Here's a name. Well, I think there's a couple of names on his side that are mentioned because he says, yeah, I've had my own.
Supposedly Eva Mendes is on that list, allegedly. Oh, and she is one of my favorites.
I heard Eva Mendes is on there. I thought I heard something about Halle Berry is on there. And then what is the woman?
You're just naming all my Top Guns.
What is the white woman actress? She's in the Suicide Squad movies.
Oh, I know. She's in Wolf of Wall Street. I know who you mean.
Yes.
Yeah, she's a dime too.
Yeah, she's supposed to be one as well. Rumor has it. So
Margaret Robbie.
That's it. That's it. Well, you're the name Nazi over here, so you let me know what it is. Robé now. Now it's Robé. But yeah. So
she's French.
I've never been in an open relationship, let alone an open marriage. I've never really even thought about it. I couldn't see myself being okay with that. So I've been
in an open relationship. I've never been in an open marriage.
Have you been in an open relationship?
Well, I guess it would be called dating. Dating multiple people.
That's not an open relationship. I mean, unless the two of you.
I mean, no, there was, I don't know. You can't say you're exclusive. No, I dated someone who was also dating other people. I didn't really have an issue with it. I mean, it was going to go where it went.
that person was dating other people, not the both of you.
Yeah, and to my point, it was easier for her to date other people than it was for me.
Yeah, but were you supposed to be dating other people?
Yeah, no. It was kind of, we knew. Okay. We knew what was going on.
Okay.
There was no secrets.
Well, going back to your original premise, I would agree with it that, yes, it would be easier because men are shameless in what they will hump if allowed to. So, yeah, I would definitely agree with that. So, at this point, the case became cold and the police had no more leads of value. Jump ahead to the following year. On February 20th, 2016, Kelly Cochran called 911 saying her husband wasn't breathing. When EMTs arrived, Kelly was hysterical and disruptive, and they realized that Jason was already dead.
How many do you think it took to hold her back?
You called her a power forward, so at least 2 to box her out.
Send 2 of the big guys.
At least 2 to box her out. Right away, the Will's returning, he told investigators. She just didn't seem normal. I never knew anything about any harder drugs than marijuana. When the Hobart medical examiner examined Jason's body, he confirmed that he had been taking copious amounts of drugs, but it also showed that he had died from asphyxiation, from strangulation.
That'll do it.
That would do it every time. His manner of death was homicide, Lake County prosecutor Nadia Wardup told investigators. You got any issues with how I pronounced that name?
No, I couldn't say that one either.
Okay. You couldn't say the other one.
I don't even know if I spelled it right.
Police repeatedly interviewed Kelly Cochran and thought she was about to crack. But in late April 2016, she texted detectives telling them she was on the West Coast living on the lam.
A what do you call it? Doe bludger, as they say. That was for Casey.
How does this keep coming back? A doe bludger. How does that keep coming back?
Yeah, it's just something that stuck with me.
That's the third or fourth time. This is the third or fourth different episode you dropped doe bludger.
Doe bludger. She's on the dole. She's bludgeoning the dole.
Oh, Casey, I hope you heard that. That was a shout out for you.
That was for you, kid.
That was for you, kid. So now the suspect in 2 deaths, both the Iron River and Hobart police departments issued more. You know what? That made me laugh because I got called an OG at Finish Line shoe store over the weekend.
Was that based on your age?
I walked in.
Combination of
and this young black man, this young black kid was standing there. He said, can I help you? Can I help you? Everybody good? And he saw me come in. He said, how you doing today? I said, I'm good. And he looked me up and down, looked down at my Stan Smiths that I was wearing, my Adidas Stan Smith. And of course, they were silky white. And he said, oh, he leaned back and like, oh man, you from way back. You an OG. You an OG. I went, OG.
You talking about your shoes or your whiskers?
Talking about my shoes, man. And my whiskers. And so I left out the store with Tamara and I said, this kid called me an OG. How old does he think I am?
Oh, get used to it, man.
And Tamara says, old enough to be his father. I said, that kid was 30 years old. He was a day. She goes, he was not. He was 16 or 17 years old.
You just wanted him to be 30.
Oh, I said, I should go back there and beat him up.
This is for the culture.
I mean, Jay, he leaned back like I just stepped through a time warp. Like, oh, you an OG. Like I was a black and white TV. Just walked. To this. So ever since then, man, I've been feeling old.
So they weren't New Balance.
They were not New Balance.
You didn't wear your white New Balances. The big blue N.
I was at the sandwich shop and I lost my temper, man, with this kid behind there because I said I like everything. As you would say, I'm pretty particular. So I asked him to cut my sandwich in half. He squeezed while he was trying to hold one side. He squeezed the fucking sandwich.
Oh, was he wearing gloves?
Yes.
Oh, all right.
No, but that shit's coming out the sides of it. What are you doing? Anyway, it became a whole thing. And I ended up leaving and I told him, I don't want this damn sandwich. Actually, I threw the sandwich back on the counter. I was so mad. And we got Tamara's food. We left. And I said,
pulled a Karen?
I didn't pull a Karen.
You pulled a Karen.
I did not. I said, but I looked at Tamara and said, where's the customer service? And I was telling someone this story. He said, oh yeah, you're old. You start saying shit. Where's the customer
Were you
service?
Flabbergasted over this situation?
Dude, I was ready to be violent over this situation. I was very, very upset with this crew of people. I would never.
Maybe he was just giving you a pre-grip for the sandwich.
I would never go into Mr. Good Sense located at Bell and 91st Avenue ever again. Ever again.
Oh, well, you have it here. Good Sense. Mr. Good Sense, right?
Yes, Mr. Good
Sense.
Sense.
Yeah, no, I would never go into one, period.
No, the sandwiches are good. We'll go to the one that we normally go to on Thunderbird. I would never go
You
to
get
the
Subway,
location.
Jimmy John's, and you chose with the one that's dying.
I won't do Subway. Subway is awful.
They're the Kmart of sandwiches.
And I don't go to Kmart.
There's only a few left and they're dying.
Wait a minute. And Kmart's gone.
Was there a couple out there?
No.
Bradley's? Do we got Bradley's left?
I don't know what the hell. What is a Bradley's?
Maybe that's just a bag. Zayres? I don't know. I'm just naming shit. 5 and dime. Was there a 5 and dime left? No 5 and dimes.
You know what? I think some of those might still be out there.
My mother used to call it the dime store. And she said when they first opened, everything cost a dime. And I don't know if that's true, but my mom told me, so I'm going to believe it.
What's that? I'm sorry, I missed that.
You missed it because you're texting on the phone during a podcast. Who you talking
the
to?
wife, man, the wife. Let me. I can. You know what? You take it up with her later on, buddy. Let me know how that works out for you.
We're gonna have a talk. I remember what we talked about on the live show.
What do we talk about?
That conversation. If someone ever remember during the show, if someone, the woman was discussing how she was going to shoot her husband in the dick.
Yes,
and then you asked the audience, hey, if my wife ever says to any of you that she's going to shoot me in the dick, I expect you to not take it as a joke.
Yes,
let me know.
Yes, that's right. And I don't think any of you stood up and said you would let me know.
I saw those Pop-Tarts you got me. My lips are sealed.
Yes, everyone stayed quiet. So now the 2 suspects and 2 deaths, both the Iron River and the Hobart police
I forgot
departments,
we were doing this.
issued warrant for her arrest. Detectives repeatedly texted her, hoping she would check her phone and they could get a GPS reader on her. Eventually, they tracked her to her cousin's home in Kentucky and arrested her on April 28th, 2016. In custody, Kelly soon told detectives everything they wanted to know and more. She said when she and Jason were married in 2002, they made a pact that if one of them ever cheated on the other, they would kill the person with whom they cheated.
That's a terrible pact.
Hey, man, pact's a pact.
Like, could you hook up with someone? Like, oh, you were going to get it after this.
How'd you like it? It was good, but gotta go.
Yeah.
I'd run it if I were you.
Stay here.
Furious about her ongoing affair with Chris Regan, Kelly claimed Jason forced her to lure him to their home. And while she was having sex with Regan, her husband shot him in the head.
In the middle of it? You couldn't just be like, just get him in the house and do it? No. Let's get to this position. I wondered, was he on top or bottom?
She said Jason dismembered Regan, and she later brought investigators to where pieces of his body were dumped.
Would she like come around, like if she was on top, would he come around the side behind her and like a gun, boom?
Bro, I'm over here like,
well, if he's on top, he just comes up, and that's probably the easier way. But then the bullet could go through him and hit her.
I want to read the rest of this because
let's do it.
No. I want to read the rest of this because this is the dumbest story I've ever heard. While I was having sex with him, the husband came in and shot him dead.
Man, having sex with a girl, all of a sudden she goes, puts her fingers in her ear, like there's a loud bang coming. No, this is just what I do.
What are you doing? Just she's shaking her head. Shh. Keep going.
Turn the music up.
Okay. So all police found was a skull with a bullet hole in it. The teeth matched Chris Regan's. According to court records, Kelly told detectives her affair with Regan was the only good thing I had in my life. After his murder, she blamed her husband and decided to murder him. Well, he wasn't in on that part of the pact. Who would you?
This is not part of the deal.
Who'd you make that pact with?
Maybe she made a pact with the guy who died. Hey, if anyone kills me, I expect you to kill him.
The wicked double cross. After his murder, she blamed her husband and decided to murder him. She said she gave him a lethal overdose of heroin and then choked him until he died. She said she killed him out of anger for killing Regan. It was revenge, she said. I evened the score.
Oh, yeah, you did.
Wait a minute. Who speaks that way? Too many Die Hard movies.
Right.
I evened the score. In early 2017, Kelly Cochran went on trial for taking part in the killing of Chris Regan and was found guilty on 5 counts, including first-degree murder, and was sentenced to life in prison. During Cochran's sentencing for Regan's death, Regan's ex-girlfriend, Terry O'Donnell, testified that she knew he had gone missing, but wasn't prepared for the discovery of his brutal death. She said she was terrified of Cochran. The first time I saw her was in the courthouse, said O'Donnell. I remember her staring at me and grinning. I took a deep breath and thought she was the scariest person I've ever seen.
Oh, settle down.
I was afraid. I couldn't look at her for the rest of the time.
Oh.
I was, I don't feel like I'm reading this correctly. Let me start this over. The first time I saw her was in the courthouse.
You don't say.
I just remember her staring at me and grinning.
Those eyes.
I took a deep breath and thought she was the scariest person I've ever seen. I was afraid. I couldn't look at her for the rest of the time I was testifying. It was like she was laughing and saying, look at what I did. You can't stop me.
She imagined all this, huh? Just when there's a woman sitting there.
She just sat there and grinned. It was like the devil looking at you. And after I testified, I lost it. I totally lost it. I just remember driving, speeding, not knowing if I had crossed the border. I didn't know if I was in Wisconsin or Michigan. I was so confused. Flat land everywhere. I didn't know what to do. I just wanted to run as far away from Kelly as possible.
Oh, I get it. I mean,
she is the worst witness. She just sat there.
I don't mean to make this about me, but
I couldn't look at her. She was laughing and saying, "Look at what I did. You can't stop me."
You think she strangled him with her bare hands?
She's
been weighing on me.
If she's the power forward, she did. She should have strangled this bitch too. So I wouldn't have to read this stupid testimony.
You killed the wrong person.
O'Donnell also insisted Regan's murder was not the first for the Cochrans. "I do not think that Chris is the first person that they murdered," she explained.
I'll take some proof with that.
A side of proof. There's just no way that the first person you choose to kill, you're going to be able to clean up the blood and get rid of the body so that the FBI agents can't pull DNA off the walls. To do what they did to him, I don't know how you could do that if it was the first person you've ever murdered. Now, I'm not someone who would normally just assume things, Jay, but I feel like this interview was done in a trailer park.
Sitting on a couch with plastic.
She's smoking a pack of Cools.
Oh, the Misty Slim 120s.
Drinking tea out of a stained cup. Old Wendy's cup says, "Where's the beef on it?" This woman is fucking so annoying.
Paper doily under her drink.
Shooting someone, that's one thing. You can be far away. Pull out your gun and it's done. But to sit there, take a cut, what's this here? What is it? To just sit there, take a cut up a body, and then to have his parts.
Did I?
Yeah.
Did I trick you there?
Now put it in your vehicle and haul it over to the woods and bury it. There's no possible way you could logically think through all of that. I truly believe there are other people out there.
Yeah, this could be. But I'll need some proof.
Zoinks. Jinkies. Rather than go through a second trial for the murder of her husband, she pleaded guilty in April 2018 and was sentenced to an additional 65 years in prison, according to the Chicago Tribune. Yeah, why not? What else? What you got to lose?
All right.
Now, this is where the story would seem to end, but there's actually something a bit more interesting here.
Oh. Hit me.
While in custody, Kelly began making claims she and her husband might have committed other murders. In court filings, Iron County prosecuting attorney Melissa Powell said Cochran claimed responsibility for the deaths of other individuals, which, if true, makes her a serial killer. Okay. Except for one thing. You guys love to pin other murders on someone if they say they did it.
Oh, yeah. Who doesn't love a good serial killer?
So you guys can just clear cases.
Oh, yeah. Clear them up.
When were you born? 1965? Well, this murder happened in 1830, but we're going to put this on you. Don't worry about that. It's whatever. In 2018, Investigation Discovery aired the docuseries Dead North, which investigated the possibility that the Cochrans were serial killers. The show featured Iron River Police Chief Laura Frizzle, who was relieved from duty in December 2016.
So she might not be the best witness here, is what you're saying.
It included unsubstantiated allegations of the couple serving hamburgers made from the Regan's ground up remains at a barbecue that they hosted. Who's writing these movie scripts?
This sounds like I saw this episode of Criminal Minds. It was with Jamie Kennedy.
Yes.
He put it in soup, but still, hey.
Yep. One friend described eating a strange tasting burger without realizing it at the time. It could have been human.
It was probably a Beyond Burger. You ever had one of those?
No.
Don't.
Ugh. Cochran's family told investigators she may have killed as many as 9 people and buried their bodies throughout the Midwest.
That seems like a pretty specific number, having no idea what they meant actually. How about 9?
And I didn't hear any real travel throughout the Midwest.
More than 8, less than 10.
Cochran cannot be prosecuted in Indiana for any additional murders. That was part of her plea deal in Jason's death. It provides locations of other victims. She can do so and not face additional charges in the Hoosier state. She claimed to having other friends buried in Indiana, Michigan, Tennessee, and Minnesota. However, the identities and specific locations of these bodies remain a mystery to this day. To date, no further charges have been brought against Kelly.
Are these
Cochran.
people missing? Like, do we have missing reports?
Doesn't sound like it to me, my friend.
This is just like, hey, we need something for this TV show.
Yes. And, you know what would be good? Hamburgers made out of human flesh.
Ooh, that'll spice things up.
Yo, before we get out of here, man, what do you think about what's going on in Florida with that young lady? We haven't had a chance to talk about
Gabby?
It. Yeah, old Gabby.
Um,
And I kind of want to get your take on, obviously, we obviously it's terrible that she was murdered. So that's the obvious.
Right out of the gate. It became kind of a spectacle. I mean, Dog the Bounty Hunter shows up at the parents' house, and then I guess didn't he find a campsite or something 75 miles away that he may have been living at? The parents may have set him up with.
Dog the Bounty Hunter.
Dog the Bounty Hunter was knocking on the door of the guy's parents.
So that would be my question to you. Don't you believe that the parents are in on this thing?
Oh, of course they are.
Did you see the lawyer for Gabby's family?
No, I did not.
He came out and said, basically, I'm paraphrasing folks here best I can. We don't expect any help from them because they didn't help us find Gabby. We don't expect them to help us find.
Yeah. Well,
like there's no communication between these three families, between her family and his.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure they believe the same thing. What was he going? He was missing 3 days before they ever called anyone.
And like, wasn't a vehicle returned in between all this? Like after she went missing, but before he went missing.
Here's the thing that blows me away. How do you come back without your fiance? And like, where's she at? I don't know. and you should have never been able to go missing. He should have been put in cuffs or in a room or something somewhere, being questioned. Seriously questioned. Somewhere.
Yes, I mean any person knows that that's the number one suspect, right? Any foul play, the number one suspect is the person closest to the victim.
But to be able just to come back from vacation, where's Gabby? I don't know. And no one really I am blown away that this kid was even able to escape.
I wonder what line he gave his parents. Like, what did he tell them? And then what was their reply? I would love to have been a fly on the wall for that conversation.
Do you think he's dead, or do you think he's hiding? What do you think?
I don't know. I mean, if we find out he killed himself, I wouldn't be surprised in the slightest. Kind of, it's justice, yes and no at the same time, I guess. I mean, I don't really care what happens to this guy's life at this point. If he did it, not saying it's still alleged, but I mean, the way everyone's acting, I think it's a safe bet. He's your culprit.
Well, I mean, the coroner's already come out and said it's homicide. So, yeah, we can all say alleged, but he killed her.
Yeah, I'm with you.
And I would like to, I think he's on the run. Now, if he ended up killing himself because he felt like they were closing in, that would be something else. I would love to know if they do find a dead body, how long has that body been dead? I don't think he's dead right now. I think he's on the run someplace. And he could be anywhere after. He's got a 3-day head start. He could be anywhere.
And how's that going to go? How did you think you would get away with that?
That's what I'm saying. How do you come back and I don't know. I don't know where she's at.
You better have a better story than that, man. He must, based on that, he probably didn't plan on killing her. He probably happened in a heat of the moment type of thing if he was so unorganized after the fact.
Well, he's got Nancy Grace on his ass now, so that's a wrap.
Oh man, I would probably shoot myself.
Once Nancy gets involved, we hadn't had a chance to talk about that, so I was interested to see what you thought about this whole fiasco. And I'm calling it a fiasco on the legal side of things because I don't know how the police fucked this up so bad.
I would give him a lie detector test. I know you're a big fan of those.
To who?
To the guy when they catch him.
Do you really need one?
Let's just see how it goes.
All right. Okay. Better put a penny in your pocket or mouth or whatever the hell they say you do.
Put a tack under your foot.
Tack under your foot. That's what it is.
And just keep every question hit it so it spikes you, and that way there's no variance.
I think the penny in your mouth is for you're supposed to be blowing into a breathalyzer or something, right?
I don't know how penny's going to stop alcohol vapors coming out of your lungs.
I have no idea. This is just, I have no idea. From Sidney Smith Creative, this has been Murderous Podcast. If you like our show, be sure to tell your friends and family. We truly mean that, folks. Shoot an episode or two over to a friend. They don't make it easy for them. Don't just tell them about it. Here's a clip, and just shoot it over to them. Share it. Yeah, here's a link, and there you go. Boom. So be sure to tell your friends and family. Subscribe on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, iHeartRadio, or wherever you're listening right now. Don't listen to Jamie. Leave a 5-star rating and review on Apple Podcasts if you're able to.
Just a suggestion.
And I was looking at iHeartRadio. iHeart now has follow, so it's not even subscribe on there either. So I don't know what I think everyone's doing something different. So click either subscribe or follow, whatever makes it easy for you. Remember, you can also support the show and receive bonus content by joining our fan club by going to patreon.com/Murderous Podcast. Thank you guys so much. The story you just heard was sourced from fox2detroit.com, oxygen.com, indystar.com. Remember, folks, be aware of your surroundings, and we'll see you next week.
See ya.